That's annoying. Do you know why?
I know it's annoying.
No, it's really annoying because, sorry, I won't waffle too much, okay? I'll just say this really quickly. So basically, I had, I just like big hair, okay? So I was doing big doo-doo twist, yeah? Like Marley. Yeah, I said just big twist, like using like this hair called Marley hair, and it was just big, and I just loved it. Yeah, it was big. And I had it up and down, I just bung it, and I used to like flip up to the front like this and just have it looking like swinging. And this is really annoying. This guy actually said to me, but a black guy said to me, "Oh, do you think your hair is stopping you getting roles?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And then I was like, "Do you know what? You're right. He's right, because I started studying like things on TV, and I thought, you don't have like an office worker with afro hair. It's always straight. And that's really effing annoying, actually. And I actually put a picture up on my Instagram and Facebook with me with afro hair, these big, the big Marley twist. Then a picture of me with straight weave. And then what was the other one? It was 4 pictures. And it was like, I was just really angry, and I couldn't think of something like clever enough to write because I'm not that clever. But I was just like, why should Why should I have to change my hair for a certain role? Like, that's, really, really annoying.
My thing is that if I'm going for a role like again for an office role, there are ways of doing my hair. My hair shouldn't have to be straight, or it shouldn't have to, do you know what I mean? There is ways of actually working my afro. Like, you can neaten it up, because obviously this is my wild look. This is a wild look.
No, it's not a wild look. Actually.
For me, it's a wild look. I'm not saying wild in a bad way, but your look, so you're taking it in a bad way. I'm saying as wild as I'm letting it loose. That's my hair. I like it out. Yeah, I'm letting it out. But what I'm saying is that if you want to have a smart look, because there are smart ways of having your hair as afro hair, and there are ways of just letting it be.
I suppose that office worker, that black office worker, is going to have straight hair. Or really,
that's what my issue is that I don't have to have straight hair to be looking smart. I can still have my natural hair out, but you can tie it in a particular, you can put it back in a particular way to make it look smart.
But this is what upsets me. I understand what you're saying, but that upsets me, because why is our natural hair not smart? Do you get what I'm saying? So we're saying we have to tie it back and put it a certain way to make it look neat. That isn't, that's
because you can have straight hair.
And we're therefore not accepting our hair as being normal.
I see what you're saying. I mean that our hair can be versatile. It's not just when people instantly think, oh, you have natural hair, they think, ugh. No, we can do different styles to our hair, is what I mean.
Thinking about male actors here, not female. As a male actor, the longer your hair is, I think the more you get pigeonholed as an actor. In the sense of what I mean is, if you have an afro, or if you have cane roll or dreads or anything like that, then you'll be seen more for race-specific roles rather than general roles. And you'll never see a dreadlock guy, a dreadlock black guy in a business part, or in a kind of in a high, or in a banking role, for instance. Whether that's right or wrong is something else, but you just wouldn't see it. So I think as a male actor, the longer your hair is, the more specific your casting becomes, and the less option you have in terms of the roles you can play.
What does that mean?